right, Shalom. I want to give all praises unto Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Blessings to the elect of Yahshua, and salutations and blessings to you, Akim, out there doing his truth and sincerity across the four corners of the earth. Looking for the downfall and destruction of Babylon, which is known as America today. I just want to kind of touch on this article a little bit. It's not saying that the end is right now, but we know that we're close. All right, we definitely know that we're close, based off of prophecies as well as the different laws and things that they're passing. Pretty much it's going to get to the point where it's going to be illegal to preach. No, you good. Illegal to preach, illegal, but or just like the brother did a video how they going to mandate vaccinations. You know what I'm saying? Of course, like the brother brought on in a video, I forget exactly what page it was and thing, but if you don't comply, all right, if you don't comply with this society, what's going to happen? They're going to take your kids, and you don't want that, because they can do whatever with your kids. So at the end of the day, you just got to trust in YAHAWASHI, and that's what it all comes down to, man. We read the scriptures. We know that there's war coming. We know it's pestilence coming. We know death is coming. We know destruction is coming. We know a sword is coming. We know a famine is coming. We know, all of these prophecies is going to come to pass. And that's why it'd be beautiful, when we see it get closer and closer. All right. But I'm going to just read a little bit on this article, kind of skip through it, and then bring a few precepts out, and we're going to get up out of here. So this is September 21st. All right. It says Iran issues battlefield warning as U.S. deploys troops. Okay, it says any country that attacks Iran will become the main battlefield. The Revolutionary Guards warned Saturday after Washington ordered reinforcements to the Gulf following attacks on Saudi oil installations it blames on Tehran. Okay, tensions escalated between arch foes Iran and the United States after last weekend's attack on Saudi energy giant Aramco's Abqa processing plant and the Quraysh oil field have the kingdom's oil output. Yemen's Houthi rebels have claimed responsibility for the strikes, but the U.S. says it has concluded the attacks involved cruise missiles from Iran and amounted to an act of war. Okay, so once again, you have America sticking their nose in people's business, okay, acting like they want to be the number one humanitarian upon the earth, when really they just want to get in your business and take your business. Really, that's their MO. They peeping out your country. They gonna tell you what's wrong with your country, and then they're gonna fix it. But here it is. That's why the scriptures say neither keep it at home. All right, Esau does not stay. You need to worry about your own house, man. Okay, you need, because even the scriptures, man, let me see if I can find that. I know it's let me see, rule his own house. Yeah, 1 Timothy 3:5. It says, let's go up to 4. One that ruleth well his own house, having his children in subjection with all gravity. It says, for if a man know not how to rule his own house, how should he take care of the church of the Most High? Now, of course, that is pertaining unto Israelites. But if you can't rule your house, how you going to, how you going to establish something or put something else in order that's bigger than that? And that's what Esau does. You can't handle the crime, even though you pretty much orchestrate most of it, but you can't deal with the crime that you have in your country. You got the highest prison rate. All right, you can't deal with the murdering and the thefts and all of that. Okay, you got racism in your country. You got protests. Not on the scale of you know, people walking around with AKs around the White House and shit like that. But you have your own country that is sick, and you don't want to handle things here, but you want to be going to other places telling them how to run their country. All right. So it says, Washington approved the deployment of troops to Saudi Arabia at the kingdom's request. Defense Secretary Mark Esper said nothing, noting the forces would be defensive in nature and focus on air and missile defense. So they're going over there to help them. All right. But you already established you think that Tehran did it. So why, hey, war is on the rise, man. War is on the rise, The main thing is you can't even, I don't know, that's just stuck in my head. You can't deal with what's going on at home, but you over here talking about, I'm going to send some defense over there. Knowing that if anything pop off, war is going to pop off, man. Which we don't mind. Go ahead, do your thing, you know what I'm saying? Everybody got to be a thug one day, you know what I'm saying? But no, on some real stuff, go ahead, you know what I'm saying? Because the sooner that you piss them off, the sooner that the kingdom is going to come, man. All right? The sooner that the kingdom is going to come, because the war will pop off. Third World War will come, but it's all according to the Most High, YAHAWASHI, of course, all right? So, let me see. I don't want to read the whole. Let me see, get some quotes. It says, whoever wants their land to become the main battlefield, go ahead, he told a news conference in Tehran. So America's never been touched. All right, so Lord willing, this do spark something off. America's never been touched. It's known as that virgin daughter because of what? Foreign troops have never been on his land. All right, they ain't occupied. Like the movie Red Dawn, that hasn't happened. Okay? But if the wrong thing happens over there, then, hey, best believe it's going to go down, And it's all biblical prophecy. It's all according to YAHAWASHI. So, hey, by all means, okay? But actually, I'm going to just go ahead and get into the scriptures, man. Get into the scriptures. This is Joel chapter 3, verse 1. It says, for behold, in those days and in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem, which is happening now, and the Lord has given us our knowledge, wisdom, and understanding back, and allowed us to come back into our heritage, man. All right. I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat, and will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel. So that's who the Lord is pleading for. He's pleading for Israel. So he's going to gather all these heathen nations and have them battle it out over there, man. Okay, to plead for his people Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations in part of my land. And they have cast lots for my people, and have given a boy for an harlot, and sold a girl for wine that they might drink. Yeah, and what have ye to do with me, O Tyre and Zidon, and all the coasts of Palestine? Will ye render me a recompense? And if ye recompense me swiftly and speedily, will I return your recompense upon your own head, because ye have taken my silver and my gold, and have carried into your temple my goodly pleasant things. The children also of Judah and the children of Jerusalem have ye sold unto the Grecians, that ye might remove them far from their border. Right, this is, and that's basically speaking about slavery, the things that happen within slavery. I don't really want to dwell too much on that part. It says, behold, I will raise them out of the place whither ye have sold them, and will return your recompense upon your own head. And I will sell your sons and your daughters into the hand of the children of Judah, and they shall sell them to the Sabians, to a people far off, for the Most High hath spoken it. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, right? Those who are non-Israelites. Prepare war. Wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up. Beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. So, hey, it's time to rise up. That's what he's telling them. Tell the heathen, don't worry about work and business. Okay? Hey, beat your work tools into war tools, man. All right? If you feel like you weak, become strong. Okay? Which, hey, that through prophecy, that's what happened with a lot of these nations. Because they have nuclear capability too. So it made America weak. Because they like, well, we got it too. And that's why they have their main problem is with Iran is the fact that Iran is enriched their uranium. So they didn't put sanctions and all of that. So they like, look, no, Iran did this. So at the end of the day, it's going to pop off, okay? Because the tension is heating up. It's getting too hot, man. As soon as it's going to boil over. It says, assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about. Now remember, he's bringing the heathen down there to plead for Yashala, man. It says, thither cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Most High Yahawah. Let the heathen be weakened and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat, for there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about. And that's what's going to happen, man. Okay? America's going to be destroyed by a third world war, and it's going to kick off. It's going to kick off somewhere. All right? You got the land of Israel. They some hotheads. They trigger happy. You know, Tehran, they just, you know, Iran, they just ready. You know, somebody do something, we're going to retaliate. America's instigating things, you know what I'm saying? So, eventually, that is going to come, all right? I do want to get this as well, which is Matthew 24. So, like, it's up this close. Matthew 24, and, we'll go straight to it. 6, it says, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. Because you're going to have many wars that you're going to hear about. There's different wars, you know, as well. You know, not just military, all right? You got economic wars that happen, things like that. You got civil wars that happen, you know. But the main war is going to be the Third World War, man, where everybody has to get involved and where you have to pick a side and choose it, okay? For nation shall rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. So once you read this, of course, we all know, we're familiar with it. These are signs that's just going to happen, okay? These are signs that will, you know, boost our faith, man, okay? Boost our faith or put fear in the unfaithful. That's what it does at the end of the day. All right. But I just wanted to get into that a little bit. It's more to that article, Lord willing. I'll put it up in the description box. You know, that way you can go ahead and click on it if you want to read more. It's pretty good information, but at the end of the day, Third World War is going to happen, man. U.S. can't keep their hands clean. They never could, never will. And, hey, Third World War right around the corner. Lord willing, sooner than we think. With that, I want to give all praises unto YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone.